Hey, what's up, friends and people out there in the great wide web? This is Angelo. I've been making a bunch of videos, as you may know, about how to live your life to its fullest if you have cancer or disease or some terrible thing that's happened to you and you're just totally feeling screwed and you're really hopeless and down, or maybe you've been watching my videos and um, you're checking in on my progress. Thank you for that. Grateful. Um, but either way, I want to tell you a little bit quickly about myself. For those of you who don't know, in a nutshell, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, a malignant brain tumor in my left brain uh, in 2013. I was put on lots of medications. I had a brain biopsy where they drilled into my brain to figure out what was going on. Had all this terrible stuff that was happening to me. I was in a real bad way with my life. I wasn't particularly healthy. Um, I had to make a lot of big decisions and quickly because ultimately I knew that I wanted to live and I wanted to not just live and not just beat cancer and not just uh, after getting frustrated with doctors to tell the doctors, see, I told you so. No, it was to do it for me so that I could live, so that I can be happy. And the reward is the reward. It's just being happy, alive, and just experiencing this beautiful life that we all have that many of us don't appreciate as much as we could. I know I did not. Um, you know, wake up in the morning with a sense of, ugh, another day. Or people are like, how you doing today? Like, well, I'm almost done with my shift. Or thank God it's Friday. It's like, well, what about right now? Isn't this a great time to be alive? Like, I mean, you are alive. That's it. I mean, this might sound hokey to somebody who's jaded, who's been in this society of sickness where we've got about a 70% obesity rate. Um, but if that's what you're struggling with, don't give up. Keep going because there is a future for you. And no matter what you think is possible, and I'm saying this just as much for myself as uh, anyone else, whatever you think is possible is possible, and whether you think you can or you can't, you're right either way. I like that quote. I'm sticking with that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about morning rituals. It's already past morning here, but I've already completed my day of morning ritual. Morning rituals are the most important thing, I think, in how you lay the groundwork for your day. It's the foundation. If you start your day off like they say, roll out of the wrong side of the bed, well, that's kind of means like you rolled out of the wrong side of the bed, and therefore the rest of your day is just kind of so roll out of the right side of your bed, or not literally right or left, but just get up, and when you set your feet down on the floor, or before you even do that, remind yourself of what you have to be grateful for. And hopefully, you make a list the night before, letting you know of the things that you want to accomplish and that you're excited for and that you're enthused about, so that your day is not just like, okay, what do I do today? Where does my day? Okay, maybe it's structured by a job I'm not so greatly anticipating, or maybe it's something I have to do that I don't want to do. But what are some things, some some positive takeaways that you are looking forward to in your day? Kind of get a sense of those as you're coming to in the morning. I like to wake up with the sun. So when your body wakes itself up, and if you're leaving the window open in the morning, the sun here comes up a little bit before 6 o'clock. So I'm usually up sometime after 5 o'clock or just before 5 o'clock. I like to get things going early because I find that even though it's tough, a lot of things that are tough in life usually are good for us. It it, uh, it proves to be worth it in the end. Um, and waking up early is something I always thought of as, wow, I really don't want to do that because I'm a night owl. I like to stay up late on my computer or watch TV or just do this or that. And I like to get more structure in your life. You feel like you have more accomplished. When you feel like you have more accomplished, then you feel like your life has more purpose. When you feel like your life has more purpose, you have more gratitude. When you have more gratitude, you feel happier. And when you feel happier, you make other people around you happier. When you have more people around you happier, then more people make you happier. And it's just like it's a cycle of goodness, good times. It's a routine. Routines can work for you or against you. So get yourself into a good routine, and that's just uh, that's just awesome. I love that. Um, so getting up in the morning, what I do, I'm grateful. I remind myself of my gratitude. I have some plans laid out for me that I wrote down, a few things I want to accomplish in the day. I try to find at least one big thing in the day that I'm really looking forward to. And if I can do that, then I know my day is totally worth it. Um, Waking up in of its own is something to be really grateful for, because every day is a new opportunity, it's a new beginning, it's a new world. And that being said, I like to have a big glass of water sitting by my bedside. I take a few sips at night, but when I get up in the morning, I like to chug that thing down, get all the cells hydrated, just get everything moving. Just, your body's like just starting to come to. A few minutes laying there, letting your mind wake up from dream state or wherever it was. You're up, you might as well get up. It's like time to make the donuts. Don't eat donuts anyways, but brain's waking up, water's helping getting the metabolism process started. The light that's coming out is helping your pineal gland in your brain start to create some serotonin. At night when it gets dark, you create the melatonin, but during the day you get that serotonin. So the hormones are starting to do their thing in your brain. I like to get up and get active right away, because I know it on paper, when you're laying there in bed feeling tired, you're like, damn, the last thing I want to do is get moving. That sounds terrible. But once you push through that, that's a key. A lot of things is pushing through the uncomfortable bits and getting into a state of euphoria almost. It's like, wow. So I got my shoes and my walking uh, pants and my shirt, socks, everything ready to go. Pop my Fitbit on and I'm out the door, and I'm out in the morning and I'm like, wow, the birds are just coming to. The sun's rising. I'm here, and there's not too many people out here right now, because a lot of people just wake up and go straight into work as quickly as they can. You know, run a comb across their head, brush their teeth, eat a quick bite, cup of coffee, boom, out the door. It's nice to unwind. It's nice to just get things moving and just kind of give yourself some space in the morning so you can, you know, enjoy enjoy the morning. And though it might sound torturous at first, getting out the door is awesome, and just being in your neighborhood, getting a new perspective on it. So I've been doing that now for this is my I've done this many a times. It usually takes about 50 to 65 days to get to where you're automatically in a rhythm where you don't have to like set an alarm clock. And I haven't been setting an alarm clock. I just wake up when I wake up, and then I get out of bed. About 19 days in a row now, I've been getting up around 5 o'clock, or maybe a little before, maybe a little after, depending on when I wake. Going out walking. Well, I did hurt my knee the other day, so it was frustrating to know that I wouldn't be able to get in the steps that I wanted to, because I can become addicted to Fitbit, and Fitbit allows you to track your steps in your sleep. And when you're not meeting those goals, it becomes a numbers game. But it's not about quantity; it's about quality, and life is about quality. Your body, when it's in tune with what it needs, it will allow you to know what's working and what's not working for you. Um, so I keep, as I mentioned in other videos before, I keep lots of journals, different journals for different things, some for poetry, some for just working on a book that I'm writing, one having to do with um, just keeping tabs on my day or quotes from people who have inspired me. I think writing clears out what they call the monkey mind, the monkey brain. It helps you to get some clarity in your day and gets rid of that sort of distractive mentality that cell phones and computers and televisions and um, a lot of distractions in the day can create. We've become a society that's a master that are masterful that is masterful at distracting itself, um, rather than getting after something. And I think that's important to remember because um, we don't want to be a half-assed jack of a million trades. Um, we want to be zoned in on the things that are going to benefit us and bring us the most joy and gratitude. Um, so, that being said, moving along, um, I've been in my oligodendroglioma book where I've been keeping tabs since the beginning. Um, Today is the 19th of August as I read this Monday. I've gauged the number of days in a row which I have gone without having a drink of alcohol. 257 days. I did go to Italy back then and I was drinking wine and some grappa and some limoncello and some beer even, and that didn't work out for me in the long run. I thought I had a good grasp on not being able to drink because of its contraindications with my medications for my epilepsy that I have as a result of my brain tumor, but no bueno. Good news is, though, I've been able to come off of two medications that were drastically inhibiting my well being, even though they were there to allegedly help with my epilepsy. I was able to quit benzodiazepines, Ativan. I've been off of Ativan now for 256 days. This is amazing to me because it was something I thought I would never be able to do. Ativan, as it turns out, not only stops seizures, but also creates a lifestyle of making seizures happen when you don't take it. So oxcarbazepine was another powerful anti-convulsory drug that I was on. I've been off of that for 20 days in a row now. I had to titrate from the maximum dosage of 2,400 milligrams a day when they started me on it, or I started on it, until I finally slowly but surely weaned my way down to being benzodiazepine free. Quite proud of those accomplishments. More to come. Um, so I keep a log of my seizures. Had a couple of pretty bad seizures a little over a week ago where I was knocked out of the game. Usually the postictal or the after the seizure uh, time. For me, this was a couple of days. I felt really hazed and whacked out of my mind, tired, depressed. Just got to keep reminding yourself when you get knocked down that you're going to get back up and that things are going to get better. Just have faith in it because whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. The big four: sleep, diet, exercise, and mindfulness. The fifth one, again, as mentioned before, interdependent community, people, not meaning codependency, but people in your life. We all need somebody in our lives to support us because we are social creatures. But sleep, I noticed my sleep hadn't been all too great lately, and that probably played into a bit of the epilepsy that I had experienced. Diet's been pretty good. I've been on about a 95% whole food, plant-based diet, raw. So I've got my Hamilton Beach juicer and my Vitamix blender and making tea like a lot and just making these power smoothies. This one is like avocado, nuts, banana, hemp seed, walnut, and before that in the morning, I'll usually will juice like celery and my Hamilton Beach and or cucumbers, lemon and ginger. Just want to get the highest quality organic foods into my body. No pre-made, packaged, processed crap. Stuff that's not going to serve your cells. If you think about what food really is, food goes into your body, into your cells. You are literally what you eat. So if you're eating garbage, um, what else we got going on here? Walking a lot lately. Overdid it the other day. Again, knowing when to say knowing when to push a little bit beyond your boundaries, and then knowing when you've gone way too far and knowing when to rest. I walked 46,000 steps the other day, which was about 20 miles. And I've been walking quite a lot lately. I did almost 100 miles of walking in a week, and I was beat, and I kept trying to walk. My knee and my sciatic nerve pain was saying no, 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 and I didn't listen. I kept going because I was worried about the quantity of steps versus the quality of my health and my well-being. And you have to listen to yourself when that's going down like that. Otherwise, you're going to end up hurting yourself. It's like eating a bottle of vitamins. That's not going to make you healthy. They're not designed. It's not designed that way. It's a gradual process. And I've been doing, today is the 28th, 29th day in a row of doing ab workouts, just not too heavy. But when I was in Bend with my friend Sean, I saw a video on YouTube and I started doing abdominal workouts, trying to get my stomach stronger and build my core, and doing yoga 2-3 times a week. Out at a class and doing yoga every day at home, and taking my cold showers, doing the Wim Hof method with the Kundalini yoga, getting into lighting up my chakras of the body. Um, all these things have helped me overcome how weak I was from having a brain tumor. Radiation, chemotherapy, pills, all that stuff. Maybe you need some of it to save your life. Maybe. I don't know. But in the end, like my man Troy Casey, the certified health nut, says, and I like to also quote Hippocrates when it says, "Let the food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." To paraphrase, um, food really is the ultimate medicine because it does get into all of your cells. Breathing technique is huge. Breathe shallow breathing all day. Stress, like holding your breath and not like getting a good lump of air down in there and relaxing your body. All stressors. Meditate, mindfulness, exercise, diet. There's not a pill that's going to solve a condition. It's just your daily practice, which all starts in your morning and extends throughout the day. And remember, being kind and giving and grateful, because what you do for other people comes back to you twofold. It's true. It really is true, and it makes you feel good. The greatest reward is given to somebody else. I think that's all that I have for today. I made another video earlier, which I'm not going to post since I'm trying this live video out right now. So, wherever you are, if you're watching this, I hope this finds you well, and I hope that you have an awesome day. All right, if you have any questions or comments or anything, message me or leave a comment. I love hearing from people. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace.